I want to especially thank Educate Youth, which is one of our nonprofit partners, for joining us. I want to briefly, first of all, I'm Elisa Guyton, Director of Development and Communications for Friends Indeed. And I know we have Tyrone Kelsey, who is our Executive Director, on the call with us as well. And we're going to kick off the boot camp tonight with a story on why this matters, not just for Friends Indeed, but for our nonprofits who are participating. Just one bill away, we had a two-income family who never ever thought they'd face eviction until the head of household lost their job. And in just 6 short weeks, they fell behind $5,500 in rent. And despite working with SOS and qualifying for government funds, there was a delay in the government funding, and it left them $740 short with a 24-hour eviction notice pending. And Friends Indeed was able to step in and provide that critical support and keep the family housed. So this story is about how that $740 helped keep them housed. Every dollar we raise goes towards helping families when they have financial hardships. So tonight we're talking about fundraising. And by the end of tonight, you'll know exactly what to do, what to say, and how to reach out to your own network. Starting Monday morning, we're going to do the 10-day challenge, where every day you'll get a tip in your inbox. And then on August 20th, we're going to celebrate our Liquid Courage Night at Hearsay. And I want to invite everyone to bring their friends, their family, their coworkers, because it's a night of celebration. And there's going to be games, some prizes, and all the proceeds of that night will come to Friends Indeed. Thank you to Hearsay Brewing for allowing that to happen for us. Oh, I didn't hear you.
Can you repeat the date of the
August 20th.
meeting?
It's a Thursday. August 20th from 6 to 8. And it's at Hearsay Brewery. So the myth of fundraising. How many of you are nervous about fundraising? Most of us. And that means we're normal, totally normal. The biggest misconception is that fundraising is asking rich people for money. Completely untrue. Most successful fundraisers receive gifts between $25 and $100. And to break that down further into numbers so that you can start thinking about context here, 40 people in your network, your friends, your coworkers, people you run into at the grocery store, 40 of them, you ask everyone for $25. That will get you to your goal. Same thing with 20 people, you ask for $50. 10 people at $100. It's really, truly easy. And I'd much rather have 40 people cheering me on when I rappel on September 12th than just one big donor standing there or not even showing up. They just, they're like, oh, here you go. So how do you get to that 40 people, the 20 people? Your network is so much bigger than you think. Now, I invite you to get a piece of paper out and start writing down, making your own list of who do I know? Who could I ask? Your parents, your siblings, friends, neighbors, coworkers, former coworkers, your church congregation, your gym, LinkedIn, vendors who you pay to do services for you. Think about your hairstylist if you go to a spa, if you're fortunate enough, or the person who does your fingernails, someone who does your lawn, or your mailman, your mailwoman. Think about clients. Do you belong to a book club? Are you an alumni of something amazing and fabulous? Are there board members that you're connected to? What about volunteers that people who are out there doing really good things? It's the people that you see on a daily basis. It's the people that you care about you and what you're doing. They're not giving because they give money. They will give because you ask them. They will give because you believe in yourself. Think about who are the people who believed in you before you believed in yourself. Those names go to the top of the list, very top. And you probably start getting a really good list going. Are there any questions about who to think about or anything? Okay.
No.
So why people really give? People don't donate just because you ask. They donate because you invited them. You gave them a chance to help. They trust you and they want to be part of something meaningful too. Maybe they can't repel. Maybe they can't be there, but they can root for you. They can cheer for you by giving you $1 or $100. And remember, you're not asking people to do you a favor. You're inviting them to do something good. You're inviting them to do something good. Next is our talking about the toolkit. I know there's been a lot of questions about what do I say? How do I ask? And that's why we created the toolkit, which everyone has been linked to. And I'm going to link to it right now. Hopefully, I won't spend too much. But the biggest item in your toolkit, oh no, that's so weird. The biggest tool in your toolkit is the flyer, your personalized flyer that I sent each of you. Let me just find our toolkit real quick. Why is this not going? I apologize. I am going to share with you how I'm getting to the toolkit since it didn't quite work through that link. But I went to Friends Indeed homepage and I went to events and over the edge is right here. Click more. And right down here is the fundraising toolkit. There we go. And here's the toolkit that has all that you could need. What is over the edge? Friends Indeed mission, event Q&A, and then here where we ask who to ask. And I'm gonna breeze through here to go to the examples. These are blurbs that can be used anywhere and you can make them into your own. I believe, oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Events, over the edge, fundraising toolkit right here. And then I did make a toolkit for Educate Youth, I believe. So I'm scrolling down, going back to page 7, where we have our blurb examples. And then once we get past there, we have sample fundraising emails. We have, different styles from just a personal story, simple and direct. I'm going over the edge, a community focus, because truly we are better together. And then in here is sample text messages and thank you notes. How do you ask? What does that look like? You could be doing a little crazy something, or you could just be simple. I'm participating. And if you can spare $25, I'd appreciate your support. It's simple, it's direct, it's being honest. Telling your why is most important. And then we're coming down here to a follow-up. If you've texted or emailed someone and they just haven't got back, follow up. One of the biggest things that people miss is following up, getting that, hey, I sent you this. I'd really adore any help that you can give, right? And then I'm keeping the thank you up here because that is super easy to miss. The thank you. Thank you And with our fundraising platform, it automatically does that after donation thank you. But a personalized one straight from you means much more than one coming out of a machine. And then on the day of event, when you have invited your people and your people who are there to support you, make sure you thank them. And then after the event, the best thank you is your picture that you received after you went over the edge. Send them that as a thank you. They will appreciate it because they care about you. They want to see you succeed. They want to see that picture that you did it. So, what'd you say, Bonita?
It wasn't me. I think it was the other person. When I was having a hard time on your screen, I was sending a message. I don't know if that's what you asked me, but at the top of the screen it showed either delete
Okay.
or purge. That wasn't me
Okay.
though.
Got you. Okay. I am going to go back to this. Is everyone seeing this screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Thank you. So the hard part has already been done for you. You've got the tools. Your biggest tool is the flyer. Everyone who is going over the edge with us this year has their own personalized flyer with their picture, their QR code. I encourage you to send that flyer out. If you'd like copies of your flyer and you don't have a printer or any way to print it, stop by Friends Indeed. I'll make copies for you so you can hang it up where you go. If there's a certain grocery store, if there's community boards where you go, stop by the office. I'm getting you out there and helping you fundraise. That's what I'm here for. I want to support you because nobody has to do this alone. We're not doing this alone. We're doing it together. I'd also recommend following Friends Indeed on Facebook, Instagram. Whenever you see one of our posts, forward it, send it on, because more people will see it. And the more people see that you're doing this amazing thing, helping these amazing nonprofits, they're going to be excited for you. They're going to want to follow your journey, but you have to give them that journey to follow. So our challenge, oh, my computer's running slow now. The 10-day challenge, which starts on Monday. This these days right there on that screen, they're going to be a little different than that. That was like the one we used last year. But you'll get one email a day with an action / a simple task to do. And these are great examples over here, like make a self-donation. Day 2, post your fundraising page on social media. Ask 10 friends to give $10 each. So if you follow the plan, you're going to be amazed at what happens. We are going to be celebrating all the people on, all of us on August 20th at Hearsay. Are there any questions?
I just had a question in because I was starting to this one, making the posts and doing things. So I'm sure when I have questions, I know to reach out to you. And I do know that we need help with flyer sprinters. So I can connect with you in the next 7 days or so, but to come and pick up flyers. But one thing that we were looking for were like more personal videos. I saw a few on the page, but like for instance, one of our students, she was gung ho for it, and then she told her mom about it. And all her mom hears is, "You're not going down the building," you know. So to see a video of, I don't know if you guys have them of like when people are shooting up in the process of going up and watching that everyone's together and going down. So I guess more personal videos as well to share. Because when I looked on YouTube, I think the most I saw was one someone a couple of years ago, and someone went down So that was, kind of person, but more videos is what I'm looking for.
Hmm. Okay. So,
Or like if like past people that have went down, like now that I'm thinking about it, I can ask Sarah if she has videos of when she was last year, or her family members, but just to show off more videos of what it's like to repel for
mhm.
those that don't know.
Yeah, we actually have a stock of videos that I can share with you. We have a YouTube, Friends Indeed has a YouTube page that has some on there. I wonder if I can just look at that now. Let me get out of here and let me see if I can find our YouTube page for you. Quick. Okay, I'm gonna put our
So
YouTube channel in the
actually,
chat for you.
when I YouTube it, I did put in over the edge. I am seeing more video. Oh, it looks like Tyrone put it. Thank you so
Yep.
much.
Yeah. If you just, yeah. But here's our site. But yeah, if you find, just YouTube it over the edge, there'll be all the organizations from around the world that do it. So we're not the only ones crazy enough
Perfect.
to
Thank
do
you.
a rappel.
I knew there had to be more. I'm like, this is really big, but there has to be more videos. So, thank you.
Absolutely. Any other questions out there? So again, I just want to mention August 10th is the kickoff for Raise $1,000 in 10 days to be celebrated on August 20th at Hearsay Brewery in Ann Arbor from 6 to 8. More details will be sent then. And if you have any questions, if you just need someone to listen to your ideas, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here. I'm here to support your success, and I'm here to celebrate with you when you go over the edge on September 12th. And I appreciate you all coming today, and thank you so much. Have a good night, everyone.